Hi everybody, it's Big Red here from BoLS, and today we're doing another unboxing video. Today we have Fate of the Forge Father. This is the WarPath starter box set from Mantic Games. So Mantic, you've been hearing all kinds of stuff about them over the last few months, and this came out just a couple weeks ago, and here it is. So let's take a look. First off, some basics. Starter box set, just like you would see from GW or Private Press. So just kind of, this is the introductory product into the game. This one has a street price of $75, and starts off with everything that you need to get into WarPath. The two starter races that are included in it are the Forge Fathers, who we have over here. This is the kind of dwarf archetypes, and the Orcs Marauders, who are the bad guys. So let's flip this guy over, take a look, see what we get here. So for $75, you get on the orc side, you get 40 Marauders, who are just grunts, which is, you can see here in the picture, you get a big old set of orcs over here. They come with one Marauder Raptor, which is the trike. So you get one vehicle with a missile launcher on it. You get dice. You get, on the Forge Father side, you get 10 Steel Warriors, which are these kind of normal guys back here, and then you get 5 Storm Rage Veterans, which are the heavy weapon troopers, and there is a, and then you get one Hailstorm Cannon, which is this guy up here. So we're going to go ahead and unbox this guy and take a look. And here we go. Alright, take this guy off. First off, you can see we're stuffed full of stuff. We have a little one-page little mini army lists for the Forge Fathers and Marauders that you get right here with stats of everything, and you get this little first contact scenario that has a little bit of background and how to actually get moving in the game. Side. You get the rule book by Alessio, who wrote this, Cavatore. So you get all of the, it's a big fold-out pamphlet, as you can see, with rules front and back. So there's no, you can of course download the current versions of these, and Mantic says that WarPath is a living game system, so these rule sets will be constantly evolving as they expand the range, and as Alessio kind of makes the rule system kind of ever deeper. But there's your starter set right there, and then tons of miniatures. So we're gonna take all these out of the box and hit these one at a time. Alright, so look at all the stuff that's in this box set. First of all, we'll get some of the easy stuff out of the way. First of all, 10 dice. There they are, green with white pips. Nothing you haven't seen before. Bases. You get bases for all the miniatures. These are WarPath bases, which you might not have seen before. You get enough for everyone. We'll take a look at one particular sprue of these. We have, they're approximately 1-inch discs. They're flat on one side. They have a little inset on them, and they're solid. They are not kind of the hollow on the underside like you see from other manufacturers in the space. So you get bases for everybody. Now let's take a look at the miniatures, which is what everyone is here for. Let's start off by looking at the Forge Fathers. Let me move some of these orcs out of the way. The Forge Fathers, you get 10 sprues. We'll take a look at these. There are 10 of these. Each of these contains two guys, as you can see here on the sprue. Here's the front. There's the back. You have capes, not capes. You have close variety of different weapon options. Here's the kind of Tommy gun looking gun that's being held to the chest as a single piece. This one is holding his gun a little out from his torso, so it's a separate piece. And then there's also the options to build these with the hammer as well. And there's different head options. So you get, this particular model has a head on him. The other one has a choice of 1, 2, 3. So you can definitely build these in a variety of ways. You're going to get 2 models with lots of extra bits per sprue, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, you get 8 of those. So that covers 16 of the Forge Fathers. You get this bag right here, which is going to contain an additional 5. These guys are armed with heavy weapons, and these are made of slightly different material. So, and that's going to get you all the way up to 21 Forge Fathers come in there. Let's look at the Marauders. So there's 40 of the Orc Marauders in here. Here's kind of the base grunt sprue that you're going to get. The base grunt sprue gives you three models per sprue in a variety of different. There's the hulking forward, there's kind of the standing, there's more upright, and you have all the different options. There's a variety of head options. These guys are all armed with some type of a pistol, a one-handed pistol type weapon, and then some type of a close combat weapon in their offhand. You get different head options. You get all kinds of little bits to accessorize them with. There's pouches, there's extra knives, there's little pieces of high-tech equipment, canteens, grenades, what have you. Here's the back of it. You can take a look at these. They all have the round little base so that they plug into the bases, just like we saw with the Forge Fathers. That's 3 per base. You can see these are pretty much standard size 28 mil that you would see from any other manufacturer out there, and you get 3 per sprue. You get 10 of those sprues. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another stack of 5 right there. So that takes care of the first 30 Marauders that you get. And then to fill out the last 10, you have this alternative sprue. You get 5 of these. This gives you 2 per model, and this is effectively special weapons. These guys are armed with, you get 2 per sprue. You can see they're in a more upright pose. One of them has big special close combat arms, very large cudgels, bladed weapons, claws, and the other one is a heavy weapon trooper who has a very large over-the-shoulder mounted kind of generic sci-fi large gun. So you get the heavy weapon trooper and the close combat trooper on this sprue, and you get 5 of those sprues. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that gets you to 40. And then the final 2 things are the vehicles. And I'm actually going to open these vehicles up so we can take a look at them in just a second. Here is the Orc Marauder Raptor out of its pack. This is their vehicle that comes with it. It's a trike. It is made out of a resin material. It's fairly strong. It doesn't have anywhere near kind of the bendiness that you would get out of Forge World type things. It seems to it has a feel. I'm not saying it is the exact material, but it is much closer to the kind of material that you see from Privateer Press plastics. It's kind of towards that side of the material family. As you can see here, you get the main chassis, you get all the exhausts, you get the front, the struts, you get the 2 rear wheels, the back. Here's the weapon assembly. There's little fairings and the gunner. So everything that you need for that vehicle right there. And now let's move on to the next one. And we're back. Now we have the Forge Father Hailstorm cannon. Very similar to the Raptor as far as that same kind of hard resin material that we're talking about. This is a good sized kit. You can kind of see it in comparison to my hand. It's actually larger than you think it is. This is the main kind of chassis part of it that holds the track assemblies and all the weapon carriages go onto it. You have the 2 triangular shaped track assemblies. Those go on it as so. You get the dual weapon guards on the front, and then you have the 2 sides of the quad cannon. So these are pretty big looking things, as you can imagine. They go like that. They have these quad ammo hoppers that hang off the top of them. You get the end piece of the barrel, and on the back you get the gunner and little command doodads. Overall, that's a really cool looking kit. It's pretty beefy, it's pretty large, and as you would imagine, it does have a really nice kind of generic sci-fi feel. It's just a big, huge, track-mounted, 4-barreled cannon. So you can use that for whatever you wanted to. And that takes care of that guy. Let's go back and do our final wrap-up. And there we are, everybody. That is Fate of the Forge Star, the starter box set for WarPath. Just put that box right up there. This is available in stores right now. Mantic Games. You can find this pretty much anywhere online or at your local FLGS. Once again, starter box set, $75 street price, and for that $75, you're getting about 55 miniatures, 28 mil, and 2 vehicles. You can use them for this or whatever you want to, and there you go. That's it from the initial offering from Mantic Games. Talk to you guys later.